Patrick.
And we're from Louisiana, most recently, but just before that, Maryland.
So, what inspired you to join the NOLA to Ghana trip?
Beautiful.
Well, Ghana is one of the places on the continent that has been on our bucket list for a while. We've been thinking about it, wanting to visit, experience the richness of the heritage, the people from Ghana, and we've been to several other countries in Africa, and so this was one that we felt we really needed to do.
Yeah, for a long time we've been talking about going to Ghana, and as the world changes and time passes, we decided this would be the year. We wouldn't wait any longer. So that's what brings us here now.
So, how would you describe your experience traveling in Ghana so far?
I have loved the trip so far. Uh, the generosity, the welcoming spirit of all the people. It's almost as if everybody's been taught to be gracious and welcoming from absolutely everyone you meet. That's been amazing.
The fact that Akwaba, welcome, is the first word you hear at every encounter is just the tip of the iceberg. That tells you a little bit about how Ghanaians are very welcoming and warm, loving people, and they seem genuinely happy to have us coming home, so to speak, to experience and learn about Ghana and its stories. What has been the most memorable part of the journey so far?
So many memorable parts, really. The One of the things that I really enjoyed, I felt like a kid at learning crafts again. The batik making was really special, and it was wonderful to hear the story of the woman who owns and runs the place, to meet her family, to see how they are all living together and have created this enterprise that provided us with a great experience. So I felt like childhood joy when you get to paint and do things that are creative. So to include something like that in the experience was really wonderful. And then if I'd mention one other thing, it was a great opportunity to learn about kente cloth, its history, to see how it's made, how long it takes, and then to actually spend some time learning more about the Asante. I There are things about them that I did not know, and I'm thrilled to have that knowledge. As I wear and continue to admire mud cloth. I'm sorry, kente cloth.
Yeah, the only thing I could add to that is that everything about the trip has been not like experiencing a place as a tourist, but more as a family member visiting cousins who are there to and happy to share some of the richness of the family stories and history and the traditions and making of cloths and so forth. So it's been, I think, extra special because I've not felt like a tourist at all.
Yeah, I agree.
Um, so what's the one thing you'll take away from the time in Ghana?
How welcoming a place Ghana is, and that makes me feel like I've been home, and that I'm welcome to come back anytime. So I leave knowing that I can come back.
For me, I would say that the one thing that I would take away um, of all the wonderful memories of this trip is that even though I always think of my ancestors being from Haiti and the like, this trip really made the connection for me of still sensing and my ancestors here, and that was a very powerful experience. So, would you recommend the ACC tours to others? If so, why?
Absolutely. Putting this trip together from the very beginning has been stress-free. I've loved the flexibility. Uh, there were times we were tired, and that meant we could slow down, not pack everything in, because you travel this far, you want to get everything in. So we slowed down on some things, but then we were able to add something like this visit to Chin Chin.
Chin Chin?
Yes, which has been incredible. So I love the flexibility. I love the warm, welcoming spirit of Ecosia, Dennis, Isaac. They've all been great, and so I would highly recommend ACC tours if you're interested in coming to Ghana. And I'm looking forward to learning about other opportunities to travel with them. So hats off to them for a job really well done.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think that experiencing Ghana with ACC tours, and in particular Akosua, Dennis, and the incomparable Mr. Isaac, has been wonderful. And again, it feels like you're traveling with cousins as opposed to somebody you just met a day or a few days ago. So definitely would recommend ACC tours.
And
I
thank
do have
you,
to add-
ACC tours.
Yeah, thank you guys. You were fantastic with all the planning, and it all came together so well. So we will do this again sometime.